Welcome to the lesson on Java reference types part 2. We will talk about variables that attach to objects and detach from objects. We will also talk about the string classes equals method and the equals equality operator in terms of references. First, understand that an object is an instance of a class, resides in memory, and has an address. You attach a variable to an object via the equal sign or assignment. Ultimately, the new operator followed by a call to a constructor method of a class creates an object in memory. Let's go ahead and take a look at a sample class called box. It has three properties, height, width, and length, all declared as integer types. It also has a constructor method that has three parameters passed into it, height, width, and length, that ultimately get assigned to the height, width, and length of the class. The class also has another method called getVolume, which returns an integer type, which consists of the height times width times length. So let's go ahead and take a look at a couple reference types of type box. So we have box B1 equals new box, and let's pass in a few parameters to this, height, width, and length. Let's also declare another type of box, B2, and have it assign the variable reference type v1 to it. Any changes made to the object through b2 will affect the object to which b1 is referring to. b1 and b2 basically refer to or point to the same object. They are not connected or linked in any other way. Let's go ahead and detach B1 from the object. And this doesn't mean that B2 is null. It just means that the reference variable B1 is detached from the object that was created at line 10. So let's go ahead and demonstrate that B2 is fully functional by calling the getVolume method. This should return the 10 times 20 times 30 value, which is here, 6,000. Subsequent assignments of B1 essentially unhooks it from the original object without affecting the object or B2 itself. B2 still points to the original object, as we just described. Let's go ahead and take a look at the string classes equals method and compare it with the equals operator. The equals method returns true if the strings contain the same characters in the same order. The equals operator, on the other hand, compares two object references to see if they refer to or point to the same instance in memory. So let's go ahead and follow the similar pattern as above and declare two string types, S1 equals test, and string S2 equals a new string, S1, and compare the equals method and the equals operator and see how those two work together. Let's go ahead and kick these out as output. S1.equals S2 The first one should return true because they both have the same string, capital T-E-S-T. However, the second one should return false because of this new operator here at line 17. Which is correct. So we have true and false. Let's go ahead and show another example of using strings. For example, we have string S3 equals wow, and string S4 gets assigned the reference variable string S3. So following the similar pattern as we did with box at lines 10 and 11, we have two string variables, there's two string reference types, S3 and S4, and they both point to the same object. So let's go ahead and demonstrate this as well. So again, what are we doing here? So at line 25, we're comparing the characters and then the order of the characters in each string, S3 and S4, to see if they equal, if they are equal. At line 26, we're comparing the object references, right, the S3 and the S4, to see if they both point to the same object, the instance of a class in memory. So these actually should both return true. And it shows that here. The key in understanding or following reference types in a Java program are understanding the equal sign and the new operator. This concludes our lesson of Java reference types part 2. In part 3 of reference types, we will talk about how objects are copied through the clone method.